Okay, Kenny, first of all, immense frustration that the Clyde match was off this last weekend. What's your thoughts ahead of the trip to Partick this Saturday?
Well, we're disappointed, first and foremost, that the game was cancelled. It's so late in the day, really, you know. The players gear themselves up from Monday to Friday to have a game somewhere on Saturday, and we're hopeful that this game on Saturday will go ahead against Thistle, because you work hard during the week to have a game, and I wouldn't like it to go on any longer than maybe the 1 week without a game. But so certainly we're hoping that Thistle with undersoil heating can be switched on and we can have 90 minutes play.
Absolutely. Partick's a ground you've got fond memories of this season, having knocked them out the Alba Cup semi-final. Do you think that'll have a bearing on this weekend's game?
No, I don't think so. I mean, we've got played them out here, and actually one of our better performances this season when they beat us 1-0 in the league. We reversed that scoreline at their place, as you say, and one thing, we're desperate for points. I think it's really important that these 3 games that come up very, very quickly, that we can start off with something positive. And we know we'll face Firhill is always a difficult place to go and try and get anything, and I think Saturday will be no different. So we really need to be at the top of our game to achieve that.
Weather permitting, it is Partick Saturday, Clyde next Tuesday, and St Johnstone a week on Saturday. 3 games in 8 days, absolutely huge, 9 points to play for. Do you think your players have got the mental and physical strength to cope with such a tough spell?
Well, we certainly I think that. I mean, there's no secret that I think come January time we could be doing getting another couple of bodies in, just to freshen things up a little bit. But I'm sure that the lads who have participated in the majority of the games, I'm confident enough in their ability that they can go on and kick on from there. But we need to start getting some points on the board quickly. There's a lot of points that will be won between now and the end of the season. And we, as I say, we're hopeful of getting off to a good start on Saturday, and it makes the Clyde game against Broadwood that little bit easier.
Paul Lovering underwent surgery on Tuesday. How's he over the past 24 hours?
Well, I spoke to Paul yesterday, and he's a bit swelling still up on his knee. I think hopefully he's going to be in tomorrow, and he'll start his rehab probably Monday of next week. Very important to get him back, and that was why we got him in to get the operation as soon as possible, because you don't anticipate how much you'll miss Paul until he's actually not there. And I think we have missed his general leadership qualities and his attitude, which has been right from day one this season, has been very, very important to us.
What sort of time frame are you expecting his availability to be again?
They're looking at 2, 3, possibly 4 weeks. But knowing Paul, I know he'll be desperate to get back, but we've got to be guided by the medical department on this one, and Michael McLaughlin, our physio, will give him every chance to, without being silly about it. I think it's important we get a fit Paul Lovering back as soon as possible, but temper that with the enthusiasm that Paul will show to get back, that we use common sense.
The transfer window obviously opens, you touched upon it, in a couple of weeks' time. You're obviously quite keen to bring in players either on loan or signing permanently? Well,
signing permanently would be my option, my preferred option. I don't really particularly like the loan situation where, for example, it would be great if you have them for the rest of the season, but I know teams are a little bit reluctant to put their players out for longer than, say, a month or so, but I think that causes its own problems when you have players on loan only for a month. They do well for you or not so well, and then you've got to go cap in hand back to the players you've already got signed. So definitely need to get a couple in, at least that, because I think, as I say, it gives the whole place a lift, and it brings up a little bit of competition and edge for starting positions.
Excellent. Just finally, Kenny, the news was announced today that Elgin City and Spartans are going to have to replay their Scottish Cup tie. What sort of impact has that had on yourself, or if any?
It will give us another opportunity to have a look at both teams. I mean, Paul Lovering travelled up last Saturday to watch the original tie, shall we say, and we thought that it was Elgin we were going to play, but it'll give me an opportunity to go up and watch them now. I think it's Monday night, to go up to Elgin away and see if it remains that to be Elgin, or if Spartans can cause an upset. But it doesn't really have any effect. I mean, whatever happens, we've got home advantage, that's the most important thing, and then we'll take it from there.
Excellent. Thank you very much.